A seemingly innocuous fruit is currently active in your kitchen, silently consuming your testosterone, blocking your arteries, and robbing you of those rock-solid erections you previously took for granted. Most people claim it's heart-healthy, so you wouldn't suspect it. In my experience, however, giving up this so-called superfood has completely changed men's lives, rekindling their passion and energy. It's not a dream. All it takes is a small change to wake up with the morning vigor you haven't had in years. Hello, my name is Dr. Mohit Khera, and I have been helping men over 60 regain their maximum strength, confidence, and intimate ability for over 30 years. When men in this age range stop speculating about their diet and begin eating consciously, their bodies recover more quickly than you might think. This is a profound reality that I have repeatedly discovered. The secret that nobody is discussing? After 60, not every fruit is your friend. Some increase insulin, raise estrogen levels, and deplete nitric oxide, which is essential for stable, hard erections. Conversely, there are 4 common fruits that can increase testosterone, increase blood flow, and help you naturally regain your vitality and self-confidence in the bedroom. The 4 fruits you should avoid after 60, if you want to protect your masculinity, are revealed in this video, along with the 4 powerful ones you should eat every day for a true makeover. And stay tuned, because the last fruit I'll discuss has helped some of my patients reverse years of erectile decline in a matter of weeks, without the need of medications or invasive procedures. Before we get started, please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell if you're a man over 60 who is serious about getting your health, circulation, and self-worth back. I give you tips that are supported by science. If this resonates with you, leave a 1 in the comments. If not, leave a 0 so I can improve my recommendations for the future. Now let's start with the first fruit to stay away from. It may surprise you because many men do it without thinking twice. Yet it's subtly disrupting your hormone balance and weakening your blood vessels. We're discussing grapes, and the reasons they're not the innocuous snack they seem to be. The cunning testosterone saboteur, grapes. For a long time, grapes have been praised as a representation of health, since they are juicy, plump fruits that are full of antioxidants that can help prevent aging. However, frequent use, especially if not organic, can be more detrimental to males over 60. Imagine this. Grapes are the most pesticide-used crop in commercial agriculture. They include a variety of substances, many of which are xenoestrogens, synthetic estrogen substitutes that cause severe side effects in men, unless they are certified organic. Your system is overloaded with these imposters, who compete with your natural testosterone for supremacy. This eventually results in decreased libido, recalcitrant abdominal fat, inflammation of the prostate, and yes, those annoyingly weaker erections. Which is more concerning? Pesticide residues on grapes have been linked to endocrine disruption and decreased sperm quality in older men, according to research from organizations, such as the Environmental Working Group. Consider my 67-year-old retiree patient, Alan, who believed that eating 2 handfuls of non-organic grapes every day would lower his blood pressure. He was exhausted and disengaged from his marriage when he came to me. Within 3 weeks, he reported deeper sleep, stronger morning wood, and a boost of confidence he had lost touch with after we stopped them and replaced them with low-estrogen alternatives. Grapes are not inherently bad, but even slight hormonal changes can have a significant impact on men who are already struggling with declining T levels. My recommendation? Reduce or do away with them unless they are organic and used in moderation. Additionally, avoid grape juice completely. Your health is destroyed by this sugar and pesticide bomb. Consider how pesticides are widespread in contemporary agriculture and aren't only a problem with grapes, to get a sense of the wider impact. Research published in the Journal of Steroid Biochemistry demonstrates how long-term exposure speeds up the age-related decrease in testosterone, simulating andropause symptoms. Alan isn't alone. I've witnessed scores of instances where minor adjustments like this resulted in significant benefits, such as enhanced mood, and even greater recuperation after a workout. It is about giving your body the ability to repair itself. Wait until you hear about the innocent little cup of fruit that many seniors eat for breakfast if you think grapes are a hormonal minefield. It's tasty, practical, and subtly harmful. Canned fruit cocktails, seniors' sugar trap. These convenient cups are ideal for popping with your morning medications because they are full of soft textures, colorful, and easily chewable pieces. Many men over 60 now consider them to be a healthy snack. The ugly truth is that these aren't the healthy delights they claim to be. They are sugar-filled traps that subtly harm your hormones, blood vessels, and sex. The actual bad guy? Not the fruit itself, but the syrup in which it is submerged, which is frequently concentrated juices full of simple sugars or high fructose corn syrup. When you hit your system on an empty stomach, your ability to get a good erection is severely impaired as insulin spikes, arteries swell, and nitric oxide falls. According to studies published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, high fructose corn syrup is linked to fatty liver, increased estrogen production, and decreased testosterone. In essence, the fruit that is supposed to help you age gracefully is depleting your inner power. My 72-year-old patient Raymond had been scarfing these cups every day for more than 10 years as he struggled with exhaustion, mental fog, and lack of sex desire. His vitality and intimacy in his relationship gradually returned as we cut them out and replaced them with new, low-sugar options. Even light syrup and no added sugar varieties are misleading. Fruits that have been canned for months lose their nutritional value as a result of being bleached, stripped of fiber, and chemically preserved. Years ago, who was a retired athlete who had allowed convenience foods to him into his life, he demonstrated how diet has a knock-on effect on life quality by regaining both physical vitality and emotional intimacy with his wife. To elaborate, consider the impact of insulin. The Mayo Clinic states that persistent increases in insulin lead to resistance, a risk factor for diabetes, which doubles the risk of erectile dysfunction in older men. Replacing these is emancipation, not deprivation. If canned fruits are bad news, you might be surprised by the following one. It's fresh, popular, and marketed as healthy, yet for older men, it may be subtly destroying your energy and endurance. A startling obstacle for certain mature men: bananas. Bananas, which are portable, creamy, and promoted as the healthiest bite, are our first fruit love from childhood. However, they may tilt the scales more in the direction of trouble than success for men over 60 who are struggling with poor energy, weight gain, or intimacy issues. Although they are rich in potassium and minerals, the ripe, sweet ones that people love the most cause modest changes in their body chemistry. Most importantly, they are full of fast-acting simple carbohydrates that flood your system, causing insulin to spike and testosterone to drop. Over time, this leads to weight problems, insulin resistance, and a slow metabolism, all of which negatively impact the quality of an erection. Bananas also increase the production of serotonin. Excess might make you feel depressed or exhausted at the wrong times, even if it's helpful for balancing your attitude. Bedroom blues are characterized by decreased arousal, weakened responses, and diminished motivation, which many patients attribute to post-banana breakfast fatigue or emotional numbness. Banana's tryptophan, which encourages relaxation, can work against you when you need to be alert and physically prepared. Though not all men respond in the same way, if you're over 60, eating them every day, and you're experiencing emotional exhaustion or flatter mornings, you might want to think twice. A 65-year-old executive patient reported feeling more alert and involved after exchanging bananas for other foods. He even credited it with rekindling interests he had previously given up. Going further, a study published in the Journal of Endocrinology describes how ripe bananas and other high glycemic foods worsen hormonal abnormalities associated with aging. Consider it a cascading effect. The sugar surge causes a crash, which saps the long-term energy needed for closeness. Think of bananas creatively as that cozy, comfortable chair that gradually causes your posture to slump. If you must, choose greener types sparingly, but look into better possibilities first. You may believe that dried fruits, such as dates or raisins, are healthier options than candies. You could be shocked by their effect on your T levels before your next handful, so hold that thinking. The tricky sweetness strain of dried fruits. Many men over 60 see dried fruits as clever alternatives to processed sweets. A few dates here, a few raisins there, chewy, compact, and natural, they appear perfect. In actuality, nevertheless, they rank among the most cunning offenders for low vitality, poor circulation, and shaky confidence throughout this era of life. Why? In disguise, they are sugar bombs, condensed without the fiber that slows the absorption of fresh fruit. A cup of raisins contains more sugar than a can of soda. Insulin spikes, testosterone declines, and blood sugar skyrockets. According to urology journals, commercial versions frequently coat in vegetable oils to prevent sticking, and sulfites for color, interfering with zinc uptake. Zinc is testosterone's best friend and is necessary for sperm health and erectile potency. Assuming wisdom, patients who eat dates before bed inadvertently raise blood sugar levels during night, interfering with growth hormone and T recovery as they sleep. The fallout: subtle harm and lingering hormonal instability, like a 68-year-old who gave up dried snacks and gained both mental and physical energy. I have led men from this trap to vitality. To make this more interesting, keep in mind that dehydration concentrates not only sugars, but also possible pollutants. Organic is essential. Anecdotally, one man's switch stopped the progression of prediabetes, which relates to the preservation of manhood in general. Making sensible decisions for longevity is more important than outlawing delight. We've uncovered the 4 fruits that may be compromising your virility after the age of 60. Let's turn the page now and talk about empowerment. The 4 underappreciated jewels I recommend to boost testosterone, increase circulation, and rekindle your passion more quickly than you might have thought. Pomegranate, the queen of circulation. The pomegranate is the fruit I would recommend most to my male patients who are over 60. It is nature's powerhouse for blood flow and T protection. It is juicy, acidic, and stimulating. Packed with strong antioxidants called punicalagins, they strengthen vascular health and fight oxidative stress. Pomegranates increase nitric oxide, which eases vessels for strong performance. Erections depend on circulation. Daily pomegranate juice increased salivary testosterone and erectile performance in weeks, according to a clinical study published in the International Journal of Impotence Research. Deep vascular and hormonal support from common seeds is what we're talking about. After adding, why? In disguise, they are sugar bombs. Condensed without the fiber that slows the absorption of fresh fruit, a cup of raisins contains more sugar than a can of soda. Insulin spikes, testosterone declines, and blood sugar skyrockets. According to urology journals, commercial versions frequently coat in vegetable oils to prevent sticking, and sulfites, for color, interfering with zinc uptake. Zinc is testosterone's best friend and is necessary for sperm health and erectile potency. Assuming wisdom, patients who eat dates before bed inadvertently raise blood sugar levels during night, interfering with growth hormone and T recovery as they sleep. The fallout? Subtle harm and lingering hormonal instability. Like a 68-year-old who gave up dried snacks and gained both mental and physical energy, I have led men from this trap to vitality. To make this more interesting, keep in mind that dehydration concentrates not only sugars, but also possible pollutants. Organic is essential. Anecdotally, one man's switch stopped the progression of prediabetes, which relates to the preservation of manhood in general. Making sensible decisions for longevity is more important than outlawing delight. We've uncovered the 4 fruits that may be compromising your virility after the age of 60. Let's turn the page now and talk about empowerment. The 4 underappreciated jewels I recommend to boost testosterone, increase circulation, and rekindle your passion more quickly than you might have thought. Pomegranate, the queen of circulation. The pomegranate is the fruit I would recommend most to my male patients who are over 60. It is nature's powerhouse for blood flow and T protection. It is juicy, acidic, and stimulating. Packed with strong antioxidants called punicalagins, they strengthen vascular health and fight oxidative stress. Pomegranates increase nitric oxide, which eases vessels for strong performance. Erections depend on circulation. Daily pomegranate juice increased salivary testosterone and erectile performance in weeks, according to a clinical study published in the International Journal of Impotence Research. Deep vascular and hormonal support from common seeds is what we're talking about. After adding half a cup of seeds or pure juice every day, patients who arrive fatigued and discouraged report firmer mornings, endless energy, and regained confidence after 30 days. In smoothies, choose fresh seeds or juice that is 100% pure and sugar-free. One inventive suggestion is to mix with nuts for a snack that will increase T. Beyond the fundamentals, Harvard research have shown that pomegranate's anti-inflammatory benefits support prostate health and integrate well with holistic aging. Pomegranate unleashes flow, and our next fruit tame the stress hormone that saps your desire while protecting your testosterone from hidden dangers. Although it's little in stores, it's powerful for you. Kiwi, the citrus shield of testosterone. Even though kiwis are fuzzy and green, they are a hormonal treasure trove that is often neglected by men over 60. It protects the testes' testosterone-producing cells from oxidative damage and has more vitamin C than an orange. Strong cells translate into consistent T output, but actinidin, an enzyme that improves digestion and food absorption, is where kiwis shine. Kiwi helps ensure that zinc and magnesium, which are essential for men, are effectively absorbed because aging slows down the effectiveness of the intestines, which makes even healthy meals insufficient. According to Japanese research, eating 2 kiwis a day increased blood pressure, sleep, and mental wellness, all of which are important for reviving intimacy. It also reduces cortisol, testosterone's competitor. For a fiber boost, I recommend eating whole, skin-on foods that are either organic or washed. Core is adequate if fuzzy bothers you. Patients say they are more focused and have calmer minds. One 62-year-old even credited kiwis with improving his golf skills and reigniting his romance. Furthermore, vitamin C's function in collagen promotes vascular integrity, which is linked to the sustainability of an erection. It's similar to a mature version of nature's multivitamin. The erection molecule is energized by kiwis, which are nature's equivalent of blue pills, but without the dangers. Watermelon, the Viagra of nature. Watermelon is a secret ally for blood flow and erectile health in older men, and its benefits extend beyond summertime picnics. Its star? When nitric oxide levels rise, L-citrulline transforms into arginine, causing arteries to relax and fill with nutrient-rich blood where it matters most. Watermelon improves in a gentle and harmless way, unlike synthetic medicines that might cause heart strain. My patients in their 60s and 70s who take slices every day, especially after fasting, report feeling more energized during the day and having firmer mornings. It's low-fat and hydrating. For maximum citrulline, use fresh juice over sugared ones and blend it rind-inclusive. For added vigor, add lemon or ginger. The benefits of citrulline for ED are confirmed by urology studies. Anecdotally, a widower patient reported feeling more confident about dating after starting a watermelon routine. It creates long-term hormonal balance and vascular health, rather than temporary solutions. Our finale protects testosterone, brain, and memory. Small, dark, and the missing component for mental acuity and physical fire, just as watermelon fuels flow. Blueberries, protector of hormones. These little blue dynamos are secret-loving guardians for guys over 60, so don't undervalue them. Anthocyanins protect testosterone from cellular attack, reduce inflammation, and safeguard arteries. They support your body and mind, keeping you balanced, attentive, and aware. As we age, oxidative stress damages our neurons, vessel linings, and T production. Blueberries counteract free radicals and promote hormonal balance for more powerful erections, faster recuperation, and sharper minds. Numerous studies have shown that improving insulin sensitivity, reducing fog, and improving memory all directly increase bodily confidence. Start your mornings with a half cup of fresh fruit, either straight or in smoothies or yogurt. Patients improve their motivation, focus, and interpersonal ties. They prevent intimacy-interfering crashes by stabilizing hormones and being low in sugar and high in fiber. Bringing everything together. Fruit selections have a huge influence on males over 60. Avoid dry fruits, bananas, canned drinks, and grapes as they slow down and deplete T. Adopt pomegranate, kiwi, watermelon, and blueberries since they boost virility, energy, and circulation. Your body recognizes strength. If you feed it properly, it will rise. Consistency is more important than perfection. Day by day, one meal at a time,